So I will get it.
So tomorrow, you're going to do your ISSA and pass it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll be here at 8:30 tomorrow.
I will put it on video when he passes, okay?
That's right.
You can't see his face, but you just see his lower body and his better half. And I'm real excited here today because I'm doing training again, and I have 2 ISSAs that are coming in. Amantha Patrick from Portland, Oregon. She and her husband have been training here.
Yep.
And she's going to help me look at these shears.
Yeah, great.
And we know what they're supposed to cut like because we've just been going through that with Jim, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
And she's a barber.
Yeah.
So we looked at the written test. We have 2 of them here. And I'm not going to tell you the names, but they do have numbers by them. So this is number 316537. So 316537. You looked at this yesterday. They had everything right, correct?
Yeah.
So these have all the answers right. Nobody ever fails because they don't answer the questions correctly. This person sent me a little love letter. I always like these. Saying what he saw with them. But I'll only refer back to it afterwards, okay? But this is 316553. Make sure I'm reading that number correctly. Yeah, 316552. Couldn't read the handwriting. And they missed a couple of things, right?
I think so, yeah.
This one here, number 4, what is the optimum angle for a convex shear to cut sharp without pushing? And their answer he put was 40. 45 would be a little sharper edge and probably would work better. What else did he miss? There was 2, wasn't there?
I think there was one more.
Oh, this one here. How large should a burr be? And he put the size of a wire. And the correct answer is as small as possible, but still remove nicks. Which could be bigger than a wire or smaller than a wire, but that's the size it should be. And, number 7 he missed. What's the traditional cut test material to see if a shear will push hair? This is kind of tricky. What's the answer to it? Hair. He put wet tissue. Now, I can understand why people would say that because I'm going to be testing these on wet tissue.
Right.
Wet tissue tells you if all the nicks and all the burrs are gone. So he may have missed that question too. Yeah, he missed this one here too. If the tip pulls tissue, what problem would be the easiest to fix? He put bad alignment. Bad alignment would be the hardest to fix. What would be the correct answer there?
Burr not removed.
Burr not removed, which means you can wipe it off on your jeans or nail buffer. And yeah, he's got everything else right. So what we want to do is look at the shears and see if the convex is convex, if the bevel's a bevel, and if they cut.
Okay.
And that's what we're going to do with Jim's shears tomorrow.
Right.
Are you going to do it too, Amantha?
I think I'm going to try, yeah.
So this is supposed to be a beveled edge, and this is the 552. This is a beveled edge, but take a look at that. I'm going to get the magnifier so everybody else can see. Do you see? Yeah, can you see the different angles in there? Yeah, that shows that really well. It's also just kind of
the edge doesn't
grimy.
Yeah.
It's grimy looking. Yeah, he's got some more angles back in here, but that's the one's more obvious right there. So we're going to look at them and then we'll cut with them, okay? And this is the person that missed so many questions.
Right.
Okay, take a look at this. This is definitely not good. So this one is definitely not convex. He's got all kinds of angles in here, gouges. I don't know if he understands what convex is. This blade looks better than the other one. They do feel sharp though. And I'm going to put this up here for you to see. Look at that tip. See, it's got crazy stuff going on at that tip, and then it's just beveled all the way down. Mm-hmm. So these don't pass even if they cut.
Okay.
Because they're not consistent angles. He hasn't passed. Your husband wasn't happy with the sharpening at all today, but his was by far better than this.
Okay.
Let's see what these two look like. This is the one that answered all the questions correctly. If you watch my videos, there's no reason to miss any of the questions because I've got them in there. So, you take a look at it and see what you think about that, and then I'm going to comment.
These are supposed to be bevel?
Yes, that was what I thought.
It
looks like he
this
tried to
one
convex
blade,
it, didn't it?
Yeah. Looks like this one blade looks a little better than the other one, but this one's definitely not bevel.
Okay, this one is convexed. I've seen better convex, but it's not too bad. This one is, I would say it's close enough to being convex that I'll call it convex. He's got like a little bit of a bevel looking there, but we can let. But this one, what I'm looking for, and even though this one's done wrong, I'm looking for a clear bevel edge. This one is sort of, he's rounded it off. And can you see how much difference there is in the width of the blade?
Yeah.
He's taken a lot off up here, especially at the tip. And the other thing I'm seeing, can you see that brown color right there?
Yeah.
That's because it overheated on his machine.
Oh.
So this one may cut and it may pass. This one, I'm not going to say it passes even if it cuts because he's tried to convex, it looks like. And he's taken a lot of metal off and it's turned brown. Look how much metal is removed.
Real tiny point.
And he really should have left the serrations on. So let me let you look at this. It's not totally convex, but it's... And you see it's kind of like it's convexy. Alright, let's see how these babies cut. I got hair, I've got tissue. I'm just going to try dry first. Okay, that cut dry. Look. Well, still. It's not even doing wet on that one. That's a nice crisp cut, even though he's convexed it. See, this is the 37. His customers probably would be happy with that edge, but I'm not because he changed it from a bevel to a convex, and that's not what was asked for. Ooh, that one didn't cut bad at all.
That's nice.
This one may pass. Let's see how it cuts wet, how it does for hair. I'm not even going to test this one anymore. That one's like, no. Okay, so wet. And I may wait to edit this until after we see how y'all do, so I can add that at the end. Yeah, so wait to the end, and we'll find out how the two people that are here. Now see, this one had angles all over the place. It looked bad, but it's really not cutting too bad. That one cuts good. And both of these, I don't think I'm going to pass them. So you can flunk and still your shears cut good. That one cut nice. See how they do hair.
But that goes back to not passing them because they weren't doing what you're asking them to do.
I'm looking to see if it's convex or bevel.
Right.
And this person convex to bevel, and that one bevel to convex.
Right.
See what the rod line looks on these things. Doesn't look too bad on that one. This one's not supposed to have a rod line, and it doesn't. Okay. All right, so this is number 52 that goes with the scissor that we've already said there's no need going further on it because it wouldn't even cut dry tissue. So I'm going to let Amantha cut hair with it, but I mean, it's already has not passed. But let's just see how it cuts hair.
Cuts.
I can hear it from way over here.
Yeah, it's
though.
crunchy.
It's really crunchy.
Yeah.
It's really crunchy.
And then there's that issue again down here.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm feeling it being crunchy at. Is at the bottom or at the tip there.
Yeah, I don't know what he's sharpening with. But this person, looking at the name of his business, he's a knife sharpener. And this is probably something he sharpened knives with. So this number 316552 did not pass. But I think both these shears in good enough shape that he could probably take them and do them again. I wouldn't have to send him new ones. So these are failure. So we've already decided on 316537. These failed only because they're convex and he took too much metal off, but they do cut. This one here, let's see how it cuts hair.
Much smoother than the other one.
It's quieter.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it cuts.
Okay, shall we say it passes?
I think so.
Okay, so 316537, their convex edge shear passes. Yeah, it
looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. He could have made it a little bit more convexy, but
yeah,
it's good enough. This one here, he just went a little bit too crazy with it. I'm thinking we need to send him a brand new one to sharpen and to fix.
He'll get the next one.
So the trick on these, let me get your face in there so you don't look like you've been chopped off here.
There we go.
All right, so Amantha, you're going to be doing these tomorrow.
Okay.
There we go. Amantha, you're going to be doing these tomorrow. The trick is less is more.
Right.
We did an online training yesterday, and remember the guy was just blown away that you just put it in the clamp, pull it across, get a burr, cut the burr off, you're done.
That's right. Leave them alone.
When you start trying to convex them and make them smooth and make them perfect, these aren't designed to be perfect. So, this video's not over. We're going to finish it tomorrow.
And then I'll be on the hot plate.
It's gonna seem like seconds to them,
Yeah.
but it'll be a whole 24 hours maybe for them.
Yeah, right.
And we'll have somebody new here
That's right.
that'll be training.
That's
so
right.
We'll have a crowded room, but we'll get it going.
That's right.
Wave.
Hello.
We're going to inspect her shears.
Yeah, we'll see.
The next day has come. I've already looked at Jim's shears, and he passed.
Good job.
Good job. I didn't look at your beveled edges, but
right here.
that's yours. Okay. So you haven't done the
I
bevel.
haven't done the bevel.
Okay, give me some of the secret testing paper. Beveled edges. So we want to officially pass Jim all the way here. And you want to tell us what area you're going to be working in case some of the people are so impressed with your sharpening they want you to come sharpen their shears.
Portland, Oregon.
Okay, so they passed the cut test, their bevel. You left the serration alone, sharpen the one side. Those are good.
Pass,
So you passed.
Yay! Good
Yay!
job.
So now I'm looking at your convex edges, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
And Jim said he didn't think you passed.
No.
Well, I mean, they look a little bevelly, but they're not bad. I think I would pass them. I mean, they're close enough to being convex.
See if they'll cut.
Let's see if they're cut. You could have made these look a little bit more convexy, but he could have made his look a little bit more shiny.
Right.
So if we could have combined the two, they would have been perfect. Okay, they cut dry. And I'm pretty easy on these tests. The main thing is, do they cut? That cuts wet. Let's see how it cuts hair.
Yeah.
They flipped.
On the edge.
Did you see that? I pulled my thumb out. I cut that time. Here's what I think your problem is that your screw is a little bit too loose.
Too loose.
See, when I wiggle it, you see that?
Yeah.
Look at there now.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your second chance. Tighten the screw. But you see how when I wiggle it, it's
Pushes.
It'll loosen up.
See if that's a little better.
Now you want to open it all the way up. If you do it this way, it'll nick the blades. Wiggle it.
Still a little.
So that should, and I'm pulling my thumb out when I cut. What's going on with the tip? Not seeing anything going on with the tip. They cut the paper good, didn't they?
And they point cut good. Like if you
They point cut good.
Yeah, they'll point cut.
I'm going to do it one click tighter.
A little bit tighter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that still doesn't feel too
tight.
Too tight. I don't think so. Pulling my thumb out.
There we go.
Okay, I think that was it.
Yeah, just the tightness.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna look. See, they slide cut.
Nice.
So do your beveled edge, and I know you can do that because that's pretty easy. And I'm gonna say you passed as well. Yep, and now always double check that tip. Make sure it's not sharp, and it's not. And once again, I wouldn't say both of you got A pluses, but you did pass.
Okay.
And
more like a C then.
I'd say a B.
Okay.
How's a B?
We'll get to an A soon enough, right?
But I mean, and people may want to see what I'm saying. I'm looking at here. Ricky, hand me the magnifier over there. We've got a whole crowd here today because we had Rodney is in there doing marketing with Jean. We've got Ricky here, which you'll be seeing more of Ricky. For some reason, when we had the last video of Ricky, somebody kept putting on there that they wanted to see more of Ricky.
popular star.
But I think it was somebody is like my granddaughter was that kept marking that. Yeah.
Right.
All right, you see it looks a little bevelly, but not as bad as those shears that we got earlier in this video.
Right. Right.
This would be like a one that I don't think a hairstylist would recognize it as being beveled.
Right.
And but the other ones were like obviously beveled. So you both pass.
But we can do better. We're going to get better.
But you can do better.
That's right.
You can do better. And anybody watching this video, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to have more of these on this channel. And if you think you can pass, watch the videos first. That's my suggestion. Watch the videos first. And the ability to cut is more important than the polish. Although we want it all, don't we? So what's your thoughts about the International Scissor Sharpeners Association? Is this ISSA certification? Is it a walk in the park or is it a little more difficult? Let's see what you can do. If you want to be certified, if you want to join the ISSA, it's for those that are
certified, it's more than just a piece of paper. It's more than just an ID card. So links below is going to tell you how to be a part of the ISSA and also to get your swag and your merchandise. If you're ready to take your sharpening skills to the next level, I've got you covered, whether it's a certification or upgrading your equipment or getting some more sharpening training. That's what we're about. So call the red-headed sharpening lady, Bonnie at Bonica Shears. And remember, stay sharp, my friends.